Hey, welcome to day 3 of 4 of tasting some of the best potato chips that I've ever tasted in my life from Canada. These are Hardbite, handcrafted style chips. They are cooked in 100% avocado oil. This is a 5.3 ounce bag, and today's flavor is apple cider vinegar. Here's what the back of the package looks like. As you can see, my package is all in English. This was obviously for the US market. In Canada, they will be in English and French as required by food packaging up there. Um, all potato, no couch. It began with our search for the perfect potato chip, living on the West Coast, inspired by our natural surroundings and the active lifestyle. We wanted a real chip that not only tasted good, but awesome. You hold in your hands the result. Okay, I I can't dispute that at all. The very first time that I saw this brand was at a Safeway in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. They were on an end cap, and I saw that they were made in Canada, and I thought, okay, cool. Let's try a potato chip that you can't get in the US. I didn't know that you can. And not only are the packages themselves beautiful, but the range of flavors are very, very interesting. I mean, just look at the art on this thing. Now, yesterday I had tried these uh, wild onion and yogurt. I gave them a 10-10. And the day before I tried sweet ghost pepper, and those things were really hot. Now, tomorrow I'm going to round this out with episode 4 of trying Southwest chili, and I'm going to explain why this picture right here in Longview, Alberta, was appealing to me. I saw the flag of Canada, which of course I already knew they were, but as a consumer, that gets my attention. I like interesting foods from Canada, and the horse there, and that's in relation to another YouTube channel out of Canada, ran by somebody that I know. So that's for tomorrow. So let's take a look at these here. Here is the Canadian packaging, um, where you will see that it does have the flag of Canada on it. Now, the package for US only does not have a flag of Canada on it, but if you turn it over and look down to the back, yes, it says Made in Canada. So there's the US version package, which I have, versus the Canadian market package in both English and French. Now, this company interested me, so I looked into it. Um, as I've mentioned before, this company started in 1998. They started in Surrey, British. They are based in Surrey, British Columbia, and they're known for producing handcrafted kettle cooked chips using all natural, non GMO ingredients. See, I like that kind of stuff. The early concept was that they launched the Hardbite brand to create a boutique gourmet chip that could compete with large commercial brands without using artificial preservatives or flavors. And then they initially grew, came under new ownership in 2001. Um, they, from 2011 to present, the new owners invested over $1 million in automation, which they didn't have before, and also in quality control and maintaining the handcrafted small batch cooking method. Um, Now, as far as globally, as of 2026, Hardbite has grown into a major independent producer, and these are exported to markets including Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. And down over there in Japan, they sure do like high quality snacks. So let's take a look at the nutritional facts here. I'm always looking for sodium. It says these are 130 milligrams or 6% of the RDA if I eat 25 chips. And the ingredients are simple: potatoes, avocado oil, apple cider vinegar powder, which is maltodextrin, and apple cider vinegar, cane sugar, tapioca maltodextrin, vinegar powder, which is maltodextrin, and white distilled vinegar, salt, and citric acid. So let's go ahead and get these things open, see what they taste like. I still remember bringing that bag home in Vancouver, British Columbia, and biting into one of those things and having it just almost explode in my mouth. And I was like, what? These things are awesome. Okay, so what I'm getting on the nose is salt and vinegar potato chips, where I have tried those from Frito-Lay before, Lay's, and that is exactly what I'm getting on the nose. Here's what's in the bag, and as you can see with the previous bags that I've opened, there's just a little bit of salt on the inside of the silver liner of the bag. Satisfying crunch, gourmet taste. Non-GMO, small batch cooking, kosher certified, and gluten-free. All right, let's get into it, see what one of these tastes like. Here's an apple cider vinegar Hardbite chip, kettle cooked in small batches in Canada from Hardbite. I'm getting the same thing on the nose, salt and vinegar potato chips, not really specific to apple cider. So let's see what they taste like. These are more tame. These are more tame than Lay's. From my recollection of eating Lay's salt and vinegar chips in the past, they're not my favorite. That's for sure. It seemed like the vinegar was just bam in your face. This right here, this is more subtle and it's tamed down. The salty potato flavor is excellent. The texture is once again top shelf, world class. I don't know how a commercially produced potato chip could possibly be better than this. And in this case, the apple cider vinegar is not overpowering the chip, it is complementing it. It is secondary, where the quality of the chip itself is first, especially with the texture. I'm getting a little bit of butteriness. I'm getting salt on my fingers here. And you know, it would be really easy to just eat the whole bag of these things, which I'm going to have to stop myself. Okay, one more. Here's one all rolled over and funky looking. Okay, they live up to exactly what they say. Apparently they wanted to create something awesome, and they have. These are awesome. Now, yesterday I rated these a 10 of 10. Wild onion yogurt, some of the finest chips that I've ever tasted in my life. On these right here, I'm going to back off from the 10 just a little bit, and that is due to my personal palate preferences. I'm not really a fan of vinegar potato chips. I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10, and I am impressed with the way that they've managed to bring the potato chip and the crunch and the texture and the chewing experience and the shattering in the mouth when you bite down to the forefront and just make the vinegar secondary. Very nice. An 8 out of 10. If you like potato chips and you've never tried this brand, well, here you have it. It's some of the finest potato chips in the world coming out of Canada. When we were in Vancouver, and I tried these first after bringing them home from the Safeway grocery store, I believe that the ones I tasted were just plain. Now I'm going through the flavors, and if I see a new flavor of these, you know, I'm kind of helpless when it comes to buying them because I want to try all of them. I want to try every flavor they make. And tomorrow it's going to be Southwest chili. So if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe. I enjoy doing them, and there's more to come. Until next time, enjoy your chips and peace out from San Francisco. Bye.